History of criminal investigation. Over the years, it has become increasingly evident that the crime problem is exceeding the capabilities of the criminal justice system to control or even contain it. 2100 BC, Babylon King Hammurabi of Babylon created of the first bodies writing the law of the Code of Hammurabi. 16th century BC, Athens adopted an unpaid magistrate judge to make decision to the case presented to them. This magistrate was appointed regent of Alfred the Great. He established the system of mutual pledge social control which was organized for the security of the country into several levels such as attempting done by grouping of hundreds of persons into one under charge of a high constable hue and cry were employed. The constable, considered was the first form of English police, dealt with more serious breaches of the law. B. B. Teething, performed by grouping of 10 persons to protect one another and to assume responsibility for the acts of the group member. Time of Christ Rome. Roman Emperor Augustus picked out especially highly qualified members of the military form such as Praetorian Guard. Guard was considered to be first police officers in Rome with the job of protecting the the place and the emperor. Prefectus Orbi. The function was to protect the city, exercising both executive and judicial power. Vehicles of Rome. Vehicles began as firefighters granted with the law enforcement responsibilities and patrolled Rome's street day and night, considered as a civil police force designed to protect the citizen. 1720s Jonathan Wild, a buckle maker and brothel operator, a master criminal who became the London's most effective criminal investigation. Henry Fielding. He founded the Bow Street Runners. John Fielding, younger half-brother of Henry Fielding. Jean Francis Vidocq, established of a squad of ex-convicts to aid the Paris police in investigation crimes. Dr. Edmund Locard. He was a pioneer of forensic science and became known as the Sherlock Holmes of France. Sir Robert Peel. He established the London Metropolitan Police Force (LMPF), which became the world's first modern organized police force. William Henry Fox Talbot explained his photographic works to the Royal Society of London, now known as the birth of photography. When first woman detective in the history of criminal investigation, she has big contribution in solving big cases in United States of America. Thomas Burns was an keen-minded individual who trained his detectives in organizing individual criminal technique. He founded criminal modus operandi. Alphonse Bertillon introduced the first systematic system based on the anthropological measurement anthropometry Bertillon system. The following measurement was taken. Body height ranged from fingerprints to fingertips, tips, length of the trunk and head, length and width, of ear, length of the foot, length of middle finger, etc. Paul Lillard Kirk, a chemist and photogenic scientist, is known for his work on blood spatter evidence. Hans Cross was the earliest advocate of criminal investigation as a science. Piano Guerrero is the only Filipino members of the United States Federal Bureau of Investigation. Those relative of criminal investigation. 1935 Phil Constitution Art 3617 in all criminal proceedings the accused shall enjoy the right to be heard by himself and counsel. 1973 Phil Constitution Art 3 Sec 20 number person shall be compelled to be a witness agent himself. 1987 Phil Constitution Art 3 Sec 12 any person under investigation of the Commission of the Offense shall have the right to be informed of his right to remain silent and to have competent and independent counsel, preferably of his choice. Miranda ruling as stipulated by the US Supreme Court in Miranda versus Arizona 1966, a police officer must give the Miranda warning before interrogating any suspect. He has the right of remain silent, that anything he say can and will be used against him in the court of laws. He has the right to hire and consult with an attorney and to have his counsel present during questioning. And if he cannot afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to present him before any questioning if he wishes one end. He cannot waive these Miranda rights except in writing in the presence of a counsel. 1987 Phil Constitution Art 16 6. The state establishes and maintains one police force which shall be national in scope and civilian in character, which of to be administered and controlled by the National Police Commission. RE 7438, an act defining the rights of persons arrested, detained, or under custodial investigation, as well as the studies of the arresting, detaining, and investigating offers, providing penalties for violation thereof.